Recently, I was doing a video where I could only draft second round picks until I won a championship. And I had the 32nd pick when I saw a player by the name of Henry Douglas. Now you might look at him, say D+ overall, 5'11", only a 6'1" wingspan. What's so special about him? It makes sense. He was a second round pick. Well, he has the potential of Steph Curry. That's who he was compared to in the draft during that video. And I'll show you exactly why here. If we go to his player card, his minimum potential is 90, max is 98 with a high boom percent and a pretty late peak end age. So his peak set to end at 34, peak starts at 26. So he has quite a few prime years. All that said, I knew I had to do a full video on this dude, Henry. So that's why we're here today in the 2003 NBA draft, where Henry Douglas is set to enter the league. Now, much like when he was an auto-generated dude in my video, these teams are ignorant. They aren't hip to how good Henry is. He's projected to go anywhere from 16 to 20 in the draft. So we're going to have to wait a while to see our guy enter the association. But once he does, the team that gets him should know they got an absolute steal. Pick 1, Chicago, going to take LeBron James. So he's suiting up where Mike used to play. Oh, the 8th pick just got traded with Brian Grant for Sam Cassell and Tim Thomas. Chris Kaman goes 8. Top 10's almost wrapped. Douglas still hasn't got picked. 10th pick got traded for Uncle Akeem. We're starting to get to the range where our guy might get picked. He was what, projected 16 to 20? Oh, the Grizz just traded their pick for a future first. Luke Walton, Sasha Pavlovich, Jarvis Hayes. Oh, man. Henry Douglas might just go second round again like he did in my video. That's looking to be the case as we round out the first round. 28th pick just got traded. First round's over. Henry Douglas gets picked first overall in the second round. Oh, it's fitting. He's going to Chicago. That means... you know what that means? Henry Douglas is going to play with LeBron James. Well, this is going to be fun. Over in Chicago, they do have Jay Williams at the PG spot. I don't know that Henry Douglas is going to get to play much his first year. They're describing him as a 3-and-D point. He can't really score inside too well. Mid-range and 3 are pretty good. Perimeter defense is very good. But where it's really at with him is, of course, his sky-high potential. Now, since Douglas was a second-round pick, he's only got 1 year on that team option after this year, so he doesn't have a ton of job security at the moment in Chicago. And as a YouTuber, I don't have much job security either, so I'd appreciate it if you left a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Helps me out. Henry Douglas's role in year 1 is going to be similar to that of Bronny James. He's going to sit on the bench and cheer his teammates on. We didn't expect many opportunities for the second round pick in his first year. Season is wrapped. Kobe MVP, Bron Rookie of the Year, 23, 6, and 7 from James in his first season. Bron also made All-NBA third. And we were the 5 seed, not too bad. As far as Henry Douglas goes, he's generally annoyed with the state of things as he got out there for 3 minutes, grabbed a rebound, and missed a shot. That was his whole rookie campaign. He'll be cheering on his teammates in the playoffs as well as they actually go to the conference finals. What? Bruh, no way we're moving like this. We're not about to beat the Lakers. No way. Okay, no. Lakers in 4. Kobe averaged 50 on us. What in the world? Yo, Kobe's averaging 41 in the playoffs. Look at these stat lines, bro. Oh my goodness. Hit a 62 piece. Almost got Mike's 63. Bulls do take Henry Douglas's team option. And this summer we drafted Damian Wilkins, if you were curious. Now it's time for the moment of truth. How much is Douglas going to progress? He goes up 7 overalls over the offseason. Now a 75. LeBron's up to a 90. We brought in D-Fish. I think Douglas, we've got Fisher, Speedy, Claxton. I think Douglas could be the starting PG. I know he's worse than some of our other guys, but given the potential, they might give him a shot. It's showtime in Chi-Town for Henry Douglas. He is your starting point guard. He'll be sharing the floor with Jay Crossover, Bron, the greatest Curry to ever shoot a basketball, and Tyson Chandler. So how did Douglas do in his official, real NBA debut? That other nonsense last year didn't count. We got a win over the Wizards Wizards, and Henry Douglas had 18. Man, we were hiding a special player on our bench that whole time. Y'all wouldn't give him a shot? And it looks like with young Henry in the starting lineup alongside Bron, we're going to be a playoff team, and a good one at that. Y'all see this win streak right now? 11 in a row. We're catching fire at the right time with the playoffs right around the corner. Yeah, we end up being a 51-win team. Kobe averaged 37, won MVP. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year. George Karl, Coach of the Year for the Bucks. Bron's on second team. Henry Douglas didn't make All-NBA or anything just yet, but he did average 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, playing 30 minutes per game. And look at the shooting splits too. 50 from the field, 43 from beyond the arc. Yeah, that's a lot better than 0.3 rebounds that he was able to grab last year. New Jersey Nets will be our first round opponent. You got J. Kidd, Richard Jefferson, Kmart. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. How did Henry do in his playoff debut? 21. Oh, he's ready. He's ready for prime time. We're down 2-1. We'll tie it up at 2 apiece. Hey, Henry, let's jump into Simcast Game 5, April 23rd, 2005. That's a day after I was born. Crazy that Bron was still hooping back then and still hooping now. All right, we got a close game. Let's tune in. 2:29 to go. Henry Douglas, Game 5, NBA playoffs. Speedy Claxton's in the game right now. Man, we might just need to call a timeout immediately unless Douglas is fouled out. No, he isn't. So far, he's kind of having a stinker. Only 6 points, shooting 3 of 11. But if he can get it going late in the game, everybody will forget about that. You know, a guy goes 0 for 14. If his 15 shots the game winner, well, they'll probably still talk about him going 0 for 14. But yeah, that's all I got. There's your pep talk, Henry. You got this. There he is. Remember, he is small out there. 5'11". Tyson Chandler will give it into Bron James up the middle. He was out of control, falling to the floor as he misses the shot there. Jason Kidd gonna give it to Kerry Kittles. Kittles swings it to Kidd. Kidd will fire a 3 and miss it. Oh, did I forget to turn off the camera flash? Yeah, okay, there we go. Eddie Curry the rebound. He'll get it to Henry Douglas. All right, Henry, let's see what you got, man. Nice pass to Bron James. Gonna work on Kittles. I like this matchup. Bron's double. Might want to pass. No, he's just gonna try and go up, and he gets ripped. LeBron James, this is a Lagon type performance. He's not playing well at all thus far. It's only been a couple possessions though. Kittles to Foyle to Kidd. Kidd trying to drive on Henry Douglas. Let's see that good perimeter defense that we were talking about when you first entered the league. Kidd gonna fade away, and oh man. Well, Henry kind of got cooked there. Ball go into LeBron James. I guess Henry's kind of a secondary playmaker to LeBron at this stage of his career. James gonna spin off of Richard Jefferson, gets to the rim, shoots it over to Bron. What are we doing? Kidd up to Kerry Kittles. Kittles driving to the basket on Jay crossover. There's a screen. There's a tough jumper. It misses. Hey, Henry Douglas, the littlest guy on the floor, one of the smallest guys in the league, pulling down the rebound. Oh yeah, let's go make a play. Good pass to Crawford. 3 ball. Doesn't drop. We're still down by 6, about a minute left. We have to get some stops and fast, and then we got to go get some buckets on the other end. Richard Jefferson. Okay, Jason Kidd's wide open. He misses it, though. James pulls down the rebound. He'll give it up to Crawford. Crawford to Douglas. Douglas, the slowest spin move ever, gets to the basket, bumps Kidd, swings it out to Chandler, back to Douglas. All right, Henry, let's see what you got. It'll go to Jamal. It seems like Henry Douglas is still quite limited. His physicals aren't great. He isn't that fast. Crawford's going to pull it from the logo. Curry the rebound. Back out Douglas. Henry to Crawford. It's over, bro. We're out of time. We lost this game. That was ugly. Kmart at 35 and 12. Jalen Rose with 29. Henry Douglas, a bad game, man. 8 points. Didn't shoot it well. Down the stretch, he wasn't very aggressive. Not much positive I can say about that one, but hopefully we have a bounce back performance in game 6. Forget about what happened in the last one. Put that in the past. Looks like we got this one. We win it. 25 and 10 from Bron. Henry Douglas had 15. Shot 50% from the field as well, so that's good. Game 7, we got a chance to advance to the second round in Henry Douglas's first ever postseason series. Granted, the second round should almost be a given since we made the finals last year. However, we're gonna lose here. We get smacked by the Nets. Bron's 21 and 10 isn't enough. Henry Douglas with 7. I'll be honest, Henry Douglas was kind of a dropper in the playoffs for us this year. Went from 17 to 14 PPG. Rebounds and assists, you know, they were around the same, but the scoring dropped off for Henry for sure. summer. And if Henry doesn't like this situation, if he thinks, okay, maybe this just isn't a fit for me, he is actually going to be a free agent this summer. He says, I'm done with Chicago. I'll be moving on to a new team after the season. So it doesn't really get much clearer than that. He said, I don't want to be here. Shout out Eric Bledsoe. I'll never forget when he tweeted that when he was with the Phoenix Suns. And then he did indeed get traded. I was there when he tweeted that. I'm going to have to scroll down a ways to see where Henry Douglas is at on the list here. There he is. He's a restricted free agent. All he's got is the qualifying offer. So even if he says he's done, if the Bulls say, yeah, we still want you, bud, he's kind of got no choice but to come back. So far, no offers. I just simulated to the end. So I guess we'll see where he goes. Henry ended up coming back to Chicago. And you know what? I'm happy about it. I think that this duo with LeBron's got a lot of potential. James is up to a 94, and Henry Douglas goes up 8 to an 83. He's still talking about, oh, I want to be a free agent next summer, because he ended up having to take the qualifying offer worth just about $2.9 million. There weren't any bigger offers out there for him. I have a feeling, though, this upcoming summer, the deals will be way more lucrative, because I think Henry's got a big season loading. I've been seeing stuff saying Jason Tatum's going to come back in real life soon. And man, that Celtics team's already the 2 seed without him. Golly, we need a center. But that Celtics team's already the 2 seed without him. That could be scary. I think I want to do like a Jason Tatum return, Boston Celtics rebuild, or something of that nature. But I just need some confirmation that Buddy's actually coming back. So hopefully we'll get something on that soon. Also, apparently this is like the last week for the buyout market, like for guys to be playoff eligible. I think they've got to sign deals by the end of the week or so. So maybe we see some players on the move. I'd love to see Russ off the Kings. Get out of Sacramento, man. I know it's actually been a good opportunity for you, like individually, but I want to see Russ competing. Go to the Rockets. Go play with KD. Kobe does it again. This dude's been consistently averaging north of 35 points per game throughout this video. Bogut, Rookie of the Year. Danny Granger, W name. LeBron James, DPOY 26, 11, and 7 this year. Mo Cheeks. Bron was All-NBA first. Thought maybe we'd see Henry Douglas get a sneaky All-NBA third team or something, but not yet. We only won 42 this year. Henry averaged 21, 5, and 7. Talking about a second-round pick, by the way. Douglas does still have his summer free agency looming, as we got New Jersey again. And we still didn't end up picking up a center throughout the season. Front office got to do something. We're down 2-1 to New Jersey. We'll tie it. They take the 5th. Can we get the 6th? Nope. We lose in 6. Sharif Abdur-Rahim puts up 25. Henry Douglas, what'd you average? About 20. Okay, he was a lot better. Efficiency was better. I don't think you put this one on Henry this time around. Bucks win the chip. Chris Kaman Finals MVP. Okay. Oh, we did have the Admiral on our squad. Unfortunately, he's 40. I'm very curious to see what's next for Henry this offseason. He's once again restricted. Oh, I thought he wasn't going to be anymore. He's got 8 offers this time, and the top one is from the Bulls. Oh, the Lakers would have been fire. Play with Kobe, but he comes back to Chicago and goes up 8 overalls. Henry Douglas now a 91. Second round pick, by the way. Bron only went up 1. Watch out, Bron. Henry's about to become the best player in Chicago. And we did get a center. It's the great Jan Mahimi. Yeah, we really need some front court help, but it might not matter because Henry Douglas and Bron, just the strength of them, is probably going to make us a pretty good ball club. I figured we'd see this throughout the video. LeBron James MVP 26, 10, and 7. Rudy Gay, Rookie of the Year. Bron, DPOY. Come on, Henry. We got to be All-NBA this year. Ah, you got your money. I thought you were going to be there. I saw him on All Defensive second. He averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. I mean, a really good stat line for sure. Probably borderline All-NBA. We got the Bucks in the first round. I think we got this. We were only, wow, they were really good. They won 57. Our 52 is pretty respectable though too, for sure. We're 2-2 after 4. We go up 3-2. Come on, let's get out of this first round. It's going 7 again. So far, Henry Douglas and LeBron James haven't been able to make it out of the first round together. Bron made it to the finals pre-Henry Douglas, but since, we've had troubles. Granted, throughout those times, we haven't had any center play, so I think that that's probably more of it than, oh, Henry Douglas is selling. Regardless, we're down by 5, 2:11 to go. Let's get out of this round 1. There's Henry right there. I don't see Bron. Don't tell me Bron's fouled out. He's not. For now, I guess Henry's going to have to hold it down. Oh, Keith Van Horn's wide wide open off the inbound. He misses it. Douglas the rebound. He'll zip the pass up to Jalen Rose. Rose driving to the basket on Kirk Heinrich. We like this matchup, but he'll hand it off to Douglas. Henry, oh, burst the speed. Dang. Well, I was going to say, he got right to the rim, but then Henry Douglas got absolutely smacked by Keith Van Horn. Douglas with it at the top. He'll get the screen from Marcus Fizer. He's going to fire a three. It's off. Look good, though. Look good, for sure. Williams to Keith Van Horn. KVH. He gives it over to Williams. Is that Jay Williams? He used to be on our Chicago Bulls, but now we got the future at the guard, Henry Douglas, so we didn't really need him anymore. KVH. Nice pass. Down to the reigning finals MVP, Chris Kaman. I forgot about that for a second, that the Bucks just won the chip and Kaman was finals MVP. Henry Douglas with it at the top. Let's see you get a bucket. Fizer's going to come set him one on the left. Fizer rolls. Nice pick and roll. Oh my goodness, it's a block party. Andre Karolinko with the rejection. James grabs it off the rebound and it rolls all the way around before missing there. Jay Williams with it now. Williams defended by Henry Douglas, gets it down to Karolinko for the slam, and this is quickly getting out of hand. Some early career tribulations for sure for Henry Douglas when it comes to the postseason. What are we shooting? We lost. Chris Kaman 26 and 12. Bron 26, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. Henry Douglas had 23 points. It wasn't enough. We once again get first rounded. I mean, Douglas is still a young man in this league. Melo just won a championship, but we've had opportunities, and then it comes down to it down the stretch, and we're not showing up. That's a problem, regardless of where we're at in our career. Henry's now a 96. Oh my gosh. And we got a big Emeka Okafor. Oh, what's up? Bron's a 97. Henry's a 96. Emeka Okafor's here. It's over with. Wait, did that say who I think it said? Is that Magic Johnson? Oh, yep, y'all are done. Because, listen, we got the ball-snatching rim rocker. You don't... Okay. LeBron James wins MVP. The only problem with Henry Douglas being on Bron's team is that, well, it's going to be hard for him to win MVPs. Bron averaged 27 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. That stat line's ridiculous. Easy money. Welcome to the league. Stay off those burners, big dog. Henry Douglas makes his first ever All-NBA. Similar stats to last year. 22.6 rebounds, 8 assists. He's also All-Defensive second again. We end up in the 5 seed, 46 wins. Not as many as I expected. I thought with us getting a big like Emeka Okafor, we were going to really be in business, but we're in the playoffs. We got a chance. We're taking on Baron Davis and Vince Carter. It's 1-1 after 2. We go down 2-1. Come on, Henry. Do something. Let's come back. Yeah. We win 2 in a row. Henry Douglas and LeBron James dialed in here. We're going to a game 7. Can we finally escape the curse of the first round L? And we pull off a 3-1 in the comeback. 3-1 comeback in the process. That'd be legendary, but it's not going to happen. The Raptors take us down. Henry tried with 27. Bron had a triple-double. Vince had 35. Suns win the championship. Isolation Joe. Finals MVP right there. Let's see what we do over the offseason. We got Junior Smith, baby. JR just averaged 18 over in Boston. Henry Douglas also now 97, officially the best player on the team. They should have never let us get Junior. They're in trouble. I said the same thing about Emeka, and then we were the ones in trouble. But I'm for real this time. You see how we're starting off the season? They shouldn't have let us get JR. Catch and shoot threat. Henry Douglas and LeBron can play make. JR can get an easy 15 to 20 a night just off catch and shoots. He catches fire. He might get you 30 one night. Come on. The J.R. Smith effect. We are now the #1 seed. LeBron James MVP 27, 10, and 8. The Brody came in, averaged 22 and 7 for the Clips. Jerry Sloan was still the coach of the year, so we didn't have coach of the year here in Chicago. Henry Douglas, All-NBA third, averaged 22 with 6 rebounds and 8 assists this year. He was also All-Defensive second team. In the first round of the playoffs, we got the Orlando Magic. I was going to make sure the rotation was smooth for the playoffs. Bro, tell me why Jacob Underwood's coaching. If you know, you know. Wait, do we have to face T-Mac? Yep, and this is before he was bad back Mac, so he's still legit. You got Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah as well. Good front court. We're up 2-0 early. I got to remember, we're the 1 seed for the reason. We beat him in 5. Out of the first round for the first time with Henry Douglas and Bron, both as key contributors. We got Philly. They got Kyle Lowry. What's up, Kyle? Elton Brand, Greg Oden. AI's still there. Johnny Salmons. We win the the first game. It's a good Philly squad for sure. But JR, man, what are you getting up to? They got him off the bench? 15 a night? They're starting Jay Crossover. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's working. Milwaukee, they took us down last year. Not this time. Game 1, they win. Okay, maybe this time too. We get a game. We got to win this game 4. I don't want to go down 3-1 because that's what happened last time. We almost came back, but it'd be better if we weren't clawing back from 3-1 this time around. Nice. What? They came back? Desmond Mason? Well, we're down 3-1 again. Here I was thinking this was going to be the year of the breakthrough. We were about to tie up the series, and then some nonsense happens. Yeah, the Bucks got us, bro. They got our number. 27-11 from Bron. Henry Douglas had 14 and fouled out. Only averaged 21 in the playoffs. Blazers win the chip. Jalen Rose retired. Bulls legend. Hey, Jalen. Smile if Kobe dropped 81 on you. Henry got more years left on his contract. He's only got 1. So that's something to monitor. As we head into 09, the guy who they compared Henry to, Steph Curry, entering the league. He goes to Toronto. Pretty similar roster, except we got 6 men like Lou Will now. We got all the great 6 men. Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford. I was wondering why these past seasons Henry Douglas has only been at like 30 minutes a night. Buddy's foul tendency is a 90. So full transparency, I'm turning this down to like a 35 because I want him to play more and really excel. LeBron James, another MVP, 25, 10, and 7 for Mr. LeBron. Costa Koufis, MIP. And look, I turned down that stupid foul tendency, and Henry got to it. 23, 6, and 9. He is All-NBA first team with his teammate, LeBron James. And with 2 All-NBA first teamers, we got to go win the chip. 56 W's. Let's get to it this postseason. Got Milwaukee in the first round. Our kryptonite. Not anymore. Oh my gosh, shout out to the 8-seeded Pacers. Took down the 1-seeded Pistons for me. That doesn't mean we got to duel with Brandon Roy here. We're down 2-1. B. Roy might be a man on a mission. We're up 3-2. Okay, we close in 6. In the conference finals, taking on the Hawks, led by Rashad McCants. I got 15 in the first quarter. I can get 81. If you know, you know. We're up 3-0. And surprisingly, Rashad McCants did not get 81 on us as we won. And we're going to the finals, taking on the Blazers, who have quite the squad. Melo, Dwight, Zach, open your eyes. Randolph, Rodney Stuckey. Why are his eyes closed in the picture? And the Jet, Jason Terry. We know how it got last time Bron saw Jason Terry in the finals. Game 1, we win. Game 2, uh-oh. They get 1. Okay. How's game 4 about to go? Henry Douglas, LeBron trying to take a 3-1 lead here. It's not going to happen. Blazers win it. 24, 12, and 12 from Bron. Douglas had 22. He's averaging 23, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. All right, game 5. We can't lose a third one in a row. We started off so well, up 2-0, and all momentum has faded away as we lose again. Douglas only had 20. Game 6, we lose this one. We're out of here. Season is over with. Blazers start off strong. We're still within striking distance, though. Come on, Henry. Come on, Bron. Down 7, 2:37 to go. This could be the end of our season. We could do the 2021 Suns. Start off 2-0, then blow the lead, lose 4 straight to lose the series. Gomes is inbounding the ball. There's Henry Douglas. You can't miss him. He's the smallest dude on the floor. Randolph throws it away. Nice steal from Lemon Pepper Lou. We're running. Williams with it. Throws it down to Emeka Okafor. What are you doing? Grabs the ball. Okay, you know what? Strong finish. Way to get it back. Go back up strong. That first attempt, though, was ridiculous. We're within 5 points. Still over 2 minutes left. We're here in Chi-Town in the United Center. They want to see their first chip since Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Zach Randolph with it. Him, Melo, Jason Terry, all got headbands. Terry throws it down to Melo. Melo spins. Oh yeah, we're not getting this work. Bron's about to play great defense. Great contest, forces the miss. Emeka Okafor the rebound. It'll go up to James. James one-on-one with Carmelo Anthony here. LeBron looking to get downhill, gets the switch, swings to Lou. Lou to Marcus Fizer. Henry Douglas just moving around off the ball. 8 on the shot clock here. Fizer trying to drive on Anthony. Man, pass this rock. 3 on the shot clock. James gonna have to heave up some nonsense. He misses it. I mean, it went halfway down. It was kind of close. Melo with the ball. Rocket number 23. Fires the 3 ball. Misses. Quick miss. Exactly what we needed. Ball will go to Henry Douglas. Henry zips the ball up to James. James, the half spin. Throws it down to Okafor, who's got an easy look at the rim. And just like that, we're within 3. Come on. Season's not over yet. We got 2 players on the court wearing number 50. That's crazy to see. Jason Terry down to Anthony. Anthony working on LeBron James. Fakes the shot. James right there with him. Anthony will have to pass it out to Jet. net. Jason Terry gets the screen from Gomes. Gomes rolls, and Marcus Fizer nowhere near to contest. Okay, so we're down by 5. We need a bucket to get it back down to a 1-possession game. We're going to call timeout. We got plenty left. Might as well talk things over. There's Henry Douglas, man. Number 17 is a tough number. Jeremy Lin wore it with the New York Knicks during Lin's sanity, I believe, because he preferred to wear 7, but, you know, Carmelo Anthony wore that number. Mecca Okafor will inbound the ball. Okafor into LeBron James. James, defended by Anthony, gets the screen from Okafor. James going to attack the basket and draw the foul. I thought for sure Bron was about to go up there and boom it, but he'll shoot 2 long as he hits these 2 points to 2 points. First one's good. James knocking on the door of a 30-point game. Second one misses. Come on, Bron. Then we foul Zebo because we have one to give. A steal here would be awesome. Leon Poole inbound. Poe gets it into Jet. Now we're going to try and force the turnover. Oh, that's some nonsense. Get that, Bron. Good steal. Why would he throw that? Henry Douglas behind the back swings. Lou, 3. Oh, come on, Lemon Pepper. Marcus Fizer's got to get that board, too. I can't lie. Henry might need to take that himself next time. That was just an ugly possession. Rodney Stuckey misses the free throw. Second one from Stuckey. He gets that one to go. We're down 5. Yeah, this is bad. Henry Douglas going to walk it across the timeline. You might as well let something fly. 3 ball. That was a great look and it drops. Okay, we might not be done yet. We're within 2. We need a missed free throw here. Give it into Rodney Stuckey. He missed one last time. They'll get it to Melo. Man, if Bron would have made that free throw earlier. Whatever. First free throw from Anthony. He's got 40. He's not missing some free throws, bro. He's got a 40 piece. Second one. Yeah. Okay, down by 4. Timeout. Here's the Mecca Okafor inbound in the ball. Okafor into James. James to Lou. Wide open. Lou Williams, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. 28 from LeBron. 24 from Henry Douglas. Yo, Lou sold so bad. 6-man like Lou will. Next time I hear that, I'm turning it off. Melo Finals MVP. Lou, you let me down. Kurt Thomas retired. Goodness gracious, bro. I'm actually so frustrated at that. We had so many good looks. Lou had so many good looks. Why is he still on my roster? Henry Douglas still got a couple years left on his deal. I guess he extended at some point. JR gets better. All right, let's jump into another season. Let's get back to the finals, actually win this time. LeBron James, MVP again. 25, 10, 7 assists. K-Love, MIP. Oh, man, Henry didn't make All-NBA this year. He was first team last year. Averaged 21, 6, and 9. Pretty similar numbers to last season, but yet just didn't make it. We won 53 games, got the Bobcats in our first round matchup, and we win easily. Milwaukee, come on. Get out the way. We're going 7 with Milwaukee. They just upset the 2-seeded Heat. This Bucks team just will not go away. They got Michael Redd, one of the more underrated players, I would say. Probably would do quite well in the modern game, but dag nabbit, Michael, you gotta chill. We might be able to come back on him. We're down 4, minute 46. Come on, let's hoop. And Henry, I want to see you being a little more aggressive. Dang, we got one of our players sitting on the floor. The real floor seats. Sorry, buddy. Marcus Fizer inbound, and I see Bron. I see Henry Douglas. Douglas gets it right to James. LeBron fakes the shot. Is that Monte Ellis on the Bucks? Yeah, it is. Oh, good pass, Henry, to James. Bron, come on. We got to stop missing these open threes. Monte up the middle, swings to Kaman. Wow, that was kind of nice. I'm recording this on Monday. I think I'll be posting it Monday night as a part of a double upload. Got the rookie tonight. I'm really excited to watch. James driving, hands it off to Fizer. That's a layup! All right, but that's a layup for Henry. Man, come on. I feel like CPU gameplay this year has gotten worse. Like, guys just play with the basketball IQ of a sweet potato fry. Oh my goodness! Can we guard? Like, bro, pick and roll? CPU versus CPU? The other CPU can never guard the pick and roll. LeBron James, spin move, swings. Henry Douglas gonna fire one. He can't find the bottom of the net. Smalls with the ball. He'll swing it to Desmond Mason. Mason hands it back off to Smalls. Smalls gonna hit Michael Redd. Top of the key 3. Butter. I mean, that's just beautiful. And we've been eliminated again. Henry Douglas still ringless. Had 29, 5, and 8. Fought hard in this one. Overall good in the postseason. 24, 6, and 10, but it wasn't enough. Bron struggled in this one. 23 points, 6 of 15. Shooting. And the Sixers win the championship. Dang, Kyle, 25 and 16. Finals MVP. What a season from Kyle Lowry. Chris Webber retired. And at this point, Henry Douglas is almost a 10-year veteran in the association. I believe this upcoming year will be year 9, and he actually regresses. I'm going to assume that's a fluke. He's only 28. Remember, they said his peak end age was like 34. But yeah, he is entering year number 9 of his career. J.R. Smith gets better. Archie George, you ready to help us out win a championship, man? I will say, y'all heard me crash out on the CPU gameplay a little bit for a second, and I think that it's a shame the CPU gameplay is what it is. I know y'all see moments like that in these videos. I think that 2K My NBA does quite a few things right. It's a fun simulation experience. It's very customizable. Do I think that the trade system's perfectly accurate? No. Do I think that sometimes guys don't get the minutes they need to? Yes. Like, there's definitely issues. But all in all, as far as comparing to other franchise modes and other games, I think we've got it good. But when you actually hop in to watch the games, the gameplay's kind of atrocious. It's sometimes a hard watch, man. You can sometimes get some really good moments, but other times it's just ugly. And I apologize for that, but I still have fun and make the most of it, try to have my own fun, but sometimes the gameplay can be frustrating. I just wanted to address that. LeBron James, what a surprise. MVP, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Rocking the headband now because, you know, this is around when the hairline started to go. Linsanity, MIP. Mo Cheeks does it again. Henry Douglas was All-NBA second. He averaged 23, 6, and with 9 assists. And we were the 2 seed winning 54 games. The only team better than us was the Hawks because of Mr. Cheeks, apparently. We got the Brooklyn Nets in the first round, led by Rudy Fernandez. He used to have some elite, or he might still, I don't know, bro. I don't really keep up with my team, but apparently he's got some good my team cards. Anyway, we go ahead and beat the Nets in 5. Next up will be the Sixers. The Kyle Lowry 25 and 15 finals run. Whatever he was averaging, crazy. Hopefully he doesn't do that against us. It's 2-2 right now with Philly. We go up 3-2. Come on, get him out of here in 6. Oh, we're going game 7 with Kyle. You know, I'll never pass up an opportunity to see my guy Kyle, so let's go ahead and jump in the simcast for this 7th game. Oh, really good start. We might not get a chance to see Kyle, unfortunately. Yeah, we're blowing him out. Good win. Henry Douglas with 27, averaging double-digit assists this postseason run. 22 points to go along with 10 dimes a night. Next will be the Atlanta Hawks. Rashad McCants again. I got 15 in the first quarter. I think I can get 81. They got Paul Millsap, Marc Gasol, Danny Granger, DJ Augustine. Actually a really solid squad. All jokes aside. It's 1-1 after 2. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. They win game 5. Come on, close them out in 6. No! Let's not blow a 3-1, fellas. Also, can we address the elephant in the room? Why is Rashad McCants such a high overall? It's kind of close in game 7. All right, let's jump in. Let's see if Henry Douglas and LeBron James can get it done here. What would be a good duo nickname for Henry Douglas and LeBron? LaHenry? LaDoug? Is that Jarrett Jack? Hey, Jarrett! I recognize that shiny bald head anywhere, man. Well, we'll go into... Is that Jeffrey T? See, you gotta be kidding me. How'd he make his way into this? How'd he still end up on the Hawks? How is Paul Millsap here, too? You know what? Sure. Jeff Teague with the ball. He'll give it to Danny Granger. Granger back to Teague. Oh, boy, it's Teague time. Jeff looking for Millsap. Doesn't find him. Instead, he'll swing to Granger. Fires a tough 3. Misses. Paulie's on the glass and lays it in. Yeah, J.R. Smith didn't have any chance of grabbing that rebound. I don't know why J.R. Smith is guarding Paul Millsap. Looks like we got some subs coming up. Yeah, right on cue. There's a timeout so we can get this lineup situated. This should be much better. Emeka Okafor will inbound the ball here. Emeka gonna get it into Johnson. He throws it to LeBron James. James hits Henry Douglas. Henry's got a guard in DJ Augustine who might only have like an inch on him. So this is a good matchup. Nice bounce from Douglas to Okafor. Oh man, I was hoping Emeka could finish that for the and one, but he didn't have too much good touch on that layup. Golly! Shooting so fast for what? Just trying to get the brick over with the Mecca? Golly! Second one does drop. We're within 4. Still 2.5 minutes to go. DJ Augustine with the ball, defended by Henry Douglas. Marc Gasol calling for it down low. Gasol going for some foot post. I was trying to say footwork. He missed. J.R. Smith with the ball. Jr. gets the screen from Johnson. Smith has Henry Douglas and 10. Braun coming off screens. Braun's going to go for a fading three. He misses it. It'll go up to Rashad McCants for Atlanta. McCants driving on J.R. Smith. Smith standing his ground well. Rashad going to get it out to DJ Augustine. It'll go to Millsap. Paulie, the pass fake, hits Gasol. Gasol, the jab. Back out to Augustine. Augustine dumps it off to Mark. Mark, tough midi is off. Mecca Okafor pulls down the rebound. Smith, quick pass to James. James one-on-one with Danny Granger. Puts it up over him and misses. I mean, these are just some ugly hoops right now. Going back to what I was talking about. Sometimes the CPU versus CPU can get a little bit wicked. Ball will go down to Granger. Granger, the up fake, blocked by James. I don't know what Danny was going for there. W name, but L shot there, I'll be honest. Henry Douglas has Gasol out there on an island. Oh, get it down to a Mecca. He's got Augustine on him. Okafor draws the double, swings it out. Johnson, three ball off. Oh my goodness, just a great look for a wide open shooter, but it doesn't drop. Danny Granger with it at the top. He's going to look to drive on James. LeBron playing physical with them, and Granger can't seem to get past the brick wall that is LeBron James. Rashad McCants, the pass fake. Gasol rolling to the rim off the screen. Oh, Henry, you can't be reaching there. They're in the bonus too. That's 2 free throws. McCants misses the first one. Second one for McCants. Okay, we're all good. Good foul, Henry. LeBron with the ball. Throws it up to Douglas. Almost a turnover. You know what you could call Henry Douglas? You could call him HD. And that would have been really fire around this time because, I don't know, HD was probably just starting to come out. You know, now we got crispy 4K. This video is not in 4K. It's in like 1080. Because, bro, the 4K video sizes and upload speeds are ridiculous. It takes forever to upload. Okafor throws it away. Yo, our team is trash. There's no way to sugarcoat it. We're doubling ball, trying to force a turnover. Granger was open, didn't take it. He'll pass fake. Oh, good tip away by HD, but he's not able to steal it. I don't know how much I like the HD for Henry Douglas. Yeah, they've successfully wasted a ton of time. Rashad McCants just did that. I might as well end the video. Paul Millsap 22 and 10. Braun at 22 and 15. That was ridiculous. Rashad McCants never did that before ever in basketball history. There's no way. Braun averaged 26. Henry Douglas averaged 23, but year 9, the guys come up empty, and Robin Lopez wins the finals MVP. That's right, the big Rolo. Player progression, let's see what we got here. JR gets worse. Don't worry though, Archie George, he's on the come up. That was Amir Johnson. It's a player created version, so I couldn't tell who it was without the face scan. Who is this? Gary with 2 R's, double R. Oh, I thought it said Peyton. It says Patton. I thought it was a fake Gary Payton. No, it's Gary Patton, which you could still call him the fake GP if you wanted to. I just saw a tweet that said 100 days till game 1 of the NBA Finals. The finals begin June 3rd. So if you're watching this later on, you might not have 100 days. Well, you probably don't unless you're watching it the day it was uploaded. Again, I'm recording this February 23rd. I plan on posting it that day as well as a part of a double upload, like I mentioned earlier. For some reason, I just can't get ahead on stuff, and I'd rather just upload 2 in one day, which I guess is bad by me, but I don't know. I just got love for the game. LeBron James, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He's your MVP. Braun, the DPOY. Alex Acker, AA, no batteries. Hey, we got the executive of the year. Dude looks a lot like Jake Underwood. Henry Douglas, All-NBA first team. HD's best season, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. And we know what LeBron does. He wins MVP every year. Henry Douglas was also All-Defensive second team. And we find ourselves in the 2 spot, taking on the Orlando Magic with Tracy McGrady. Ooh, Draymond and Joakim in the front court is ridiculous defensively. And you got LO on the wing. This team could guard for sure, but no. Next up will be the Atlanta Hawks. They just beat us last year in a 7-game battle. We blew a 3-1. It was ugly. This time we go down 2-0 to start it, but we try to come back and we lose in 6. 10 years, still no championships for HD. Braun averaged 39 and 8 in these playoffs. Douglas was 24, 6, and about 10 assists. Raptors win the chip, led by Curry. Remember, like I said in that last video where we originally found Henry Douglas, they actually compared him to Steph. Well, Steph's got a ring. You don't. And Steph's barely been in the league. Henry's still not regressing at 30. Braun actually regressing at 28. Little do they know, he's got about 50 more years of hoops left in him. I saw this comment. I was scrolling TikTok while I was at the gym doing my cardio. And it was like, could you imagine what it would be like to be the best at something? Imagine being the best table tennis player, They made a movie about that. Marty Supreme was a cool movie, though. I don't know what it's rated for any of my younger viewers. You know, I try to keep things family friendly around here. That movie wasn't family friendly. Oh, yeah, Marty was, never mind. But yeah, old boy Chalamet, never mind. Okay. But yeah, it was about like ping pong, table tennis, whatever they want to call it. But all that to say, wouldn't it be crazy to just be the best at something? Not that you have to be. I mean, there's so many people who are good at stuff. I think it's pretty awesome to be like well-rounded and good at a lot of things. Shoot, I'm not good at much, but you know. 26, 9, and 8 from LeBron. He's your MVP. Giannis, Rookie of the Year. James, also DPOY. What's up, little I? He's not even a real doctor. Henry Douglas, All-NBA first, 25, 6, and 9. He just keeps getting better with age. Like fine wine, man. Round 1. What do I know about? We're down 2-1 early. We're down 3-1. We win game 5. Come on. Losing 6. Greg Oden got us. Kyle Lowry was distracting us. You can't fool me. Lowry, see? Bron, 35, 10, and 10 in this last game. Still lost. Man, HD had 17 assists, but only averaged 19 in the first round. Efficiency was down. Did dish out 10 dimes, but it wasn't enough. And the Raps do it again. Henry, I'll be honest, it might be time to either get out of Chicago. You got 1 year left on that contract, or it might be time for the front office. It might be time for Henry and Bron to go to the front office and say, hey, I know we've got this great duo, but we need more help. And maybe that's what they did, because we got David Lee. My boy David looks like he hadn't slept in like 3 weeks. I'm looking tired in that picture. Bruno Caboclo, they used to say he was 2 years away from being 2 years away. If you know, you know. Shout out to David Lee, though. Hey, man, because I know it gets wicked. When you're tired and you can't sleep, I had a run of like, honestly, past couple months, I was having trouble sleeping. Hopefully I don't jinx myself by saying this, but I've been sleeping real good, really ever since I got the flu, bro. Maybe just because I was tired, it really made me tired. Bro, I've been sleeping sensationally. Regardless, getting good sleeps is just, it's an elite feeling. But I was gonna say, for a while I had those dark circles around my eyes because I wasn't sleeping that good, bro. I had those dark circles. I was like, dang, I'm tired. I don't know if it was coming off in the videos. I hope it wasn't. I would say probably up until the last 2 weeks or so. For a couple months there, I was having a tough time. Henry Douglas out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming at all. Douglas wins MVP, averaging 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists, and it looks like he extended to stay here in Chi-Town, so he's sticking around. Bron was DPOY. I mean, you had the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year, 2 All-NBA first-team players. I feel like you got to get it done right. We're in the 2 spot, 59 wins. Raps were better than us. I'd love to have a showdown between HD and Steph. We could see Henry's defense and his offensive capabilities on display, of course, but we can see his defense, see if he can lock down Steph Curry. We sweep round 1 against the Cavs, Bron's hometown team. Next up will be the Heat. That's easy. And the Raps, they didn't make it here. Instead, we get Philadelphia. It took us down last year. They got Greg Oden, hooping in the Air Maxes, Tavo Cephalosha, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, and Elton Brand. Game 1 we take. Second one's a win. The David Lee effect, really. Let's not forget about his addition. Let me not speak too soon, though. We're 2 apiece after 4. Sixers started off slow, but they're starting to catch some momentum. Come on. Yeah! HD and Bron are going to have to earn it. 2:01 to go. We're going to hop in. Cephalosha inbound. Currently, the Sixers are down, but they have possession of the ball, and there's still a lot of time to go. It'll go into Kyle Lowry, and they're only down by 3 points. It's a 1-possession game. Lowry's defended by Henry Douglas here. Odin setting the screen to try and get Gordon some room. Gordon will attack, and that's an easy layup. Lou Williams looking like an absolute liability out there defensively. Lou, we will never forget those 3-pointers you missed that one Game 7. That was ridiculous. Williams swings to Henry Douglas. He'll shoot it on the move. It's in and out. Odin grabs the rebound and gets it to Kyle Lowry. A bucket will give Philly the lead. Gordon's going to try and attack Lemon Pepper Lou. They're running the whoever offense on Lou Williams. Get him out the game. 13th man like Lou will. Put him on the bench. Gordon gets an and one and cashes out on the free throw. So just like that, Philly up by 5 after Lou just got given 5 straight buckets. Great pass, Bron. Right to the defense. Gordon pushing the ball the other way. Hits the corner. Kyle Lowry. Good contest, Henry. James will pull down the rebound. Bron pushing the ball the other way. He's only got Odin in front of him. I feel like James could get past him, but he'll defer to Henry Douglas. Douglas gives it down to David Lee. Lee double teamed. Oh yeah, JR. I know I can count on you, Swish. I know I can count on you. Don't ever leave Swish that open. 1-point lead for your Chicago Bulls. Now, Swish, talk about a nickname. That's what people call me. Lowry throws it down to Odin. Odin's layup is off. Good defense defense from Emeka Okafor. He'll give it to Henry Douglas. Douglas, defended by Lowry here, hits James. James driving up the middle. Laying is good. Oh my goodness. Our team finally doesn't look like a junior varsity squad. We actually look like a real basketball team. Cephalosho inbound. Tabo gets it into Gordon to Brand. Back to Tabo. Back to Elton. Now it'll go to Lowry. Odin's calling for it as he rolls to the basket. He'll catch down low. Greg, layup. Oh, blocked it off the Heezy. Oh, we turned it over. Get it out of here. It's a block party. Everybody in Philly's invited. Henry Douglas had the ball for a second, turned it over. Did I see Barry the Bot on the bench right there? And you know what? To talk about, we've talked about how 2K can have its bad gameplay. Well, here's a moment of some of the good. You see some bad moments, but then it makes the electric moments all the more worth it. Philly down by 3. 3 will tie it. Lowry's open, and he hits! Oh my goodness, if only every game could be like this. We're tied. 19 seconds to go. Whoa. All right, here we go. Emeka Okafor will inbound the ball. It goes into James. James, defended by Tabo Cephalosha here. Braun's going to wind this clock down. We can win it at the horn, or we'll go to overtime. James, 7 seconds. Lee's going to come set the screen. David Lee rolls, and he's wide open for the slam. Only 1.1 to go for Philadelphia. Long as Lowry doesn't hit this, he doesn't. We're good. We won. Textbook pick and roll. LeBron James, David Lee, and we won it. What a fun finish. All those blocks. Bron at 29, 8, 13 assists. Henry Douglas with 27, 5 rebounds, 11 assists. Both of them just playing really well. And we just need one more win to go to the NBA Finals. I was saying, oh, maybe Henry shouldn't extend with the team. He's saying, I want to be here. I know I can compete here. I just want an MVP. It looks like we'll close it in 6. We're out of here. Bron with 40. Henry Douglas 32 and 11. What an elite duo. We got Portland in the finals. Junkyard Dog, Dwight Howard, Rodney Stuckey. This team really isn't very good. Compared to some of the teams we faced, this looks real winnable. We're up 2-0 early. 3-0. Get the brooms out. LeBron wins finals MVP, averaging 26, 9, and 8. And Henry Douglas wins his first ever championship. He led the postseason in scoring with 28 a night. Also added on 5 rebounds and 9 assists. In the finals, it was more of the same from HD, and at 32 years old, he captures a championship. I'm hoping we can get more where that came from. Henry does go down 1 because he is 32 years old. Remember, his peak was set to end at like 34, so hopefully we still got some more years of really good basketball. Some of our key players are regressing. We brought in Chris Kaman, but it's a little too late for that. We need finals MVP Chris Kaman. Also, David Lee got worse after the title too. Henry Douglas does it again. 29 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. At 33 years old, he wins his second MVP. What a rookie season from Big Purr. 24 and 11. But wow. Solomon Hill. We didn't forget Solomon. Jake Underwood. Whoa! I'm seeing double. Jake Underwood, coach of the year. We won 67 games. But this dude, Jermaine Hamilton, looks an awful lot like him. Are y'all twins with different last names? Anyway, LeBron James made All-NBA first team. Raptors won 65. Cavs won 61. So we got a competitive Eastern Conference. We ended out the season hot as fish grease, winning 11 in a row. Round 1, it'll be Detroit basketball, brooms. Round 2, New York, brooms. Oh, we get to see Steph. I was wanting this matchup. Golly, 30. You got Vince, Kawhi, AD, and Pekovic. It's a crazy team, though, all jokes aside. We win the first, lose the second, take the third, the fourth. Man, 30 couldn't even stop us. Next will be the Blazers. Oh, they got stronger since last time. Derrick Rose is in Portland now. We take the first, the second. Is this just our time to shine? I guess it is. We sweep them. Henry Douglas gets his first finals MVP, averaging 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 11 assists as we go 16 and 1 in the postseason. LeBron James and Henry Douglas in their 30s have really started to dial in. They realized, okay, we've done enough lollygagging. It's time to go get these championships, and that's what they're out here doing. Back to back. You could even see a potential three-peat if we get it done this upcoming year. And as long as there aren't any major roster adjustments, I feel like we'll be in a good position to do it. Yeah, we pretty much got the same guys, a little bit older, granted, but we got GP too. We'll be okay. Dang it, Steph. You had to end my guy HD's MVP streak. Steph got it. LeBron James, DPOY. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. He's not even a real doctor. Henry Douglas was second team, averaged 24, 5 rebounds, 9 assists this season. season. Him and Braun were all defensive first, so they were really locked in on the defensive side. Not nearly as good of a season this year, only 47 wins, so I guess I underestimated how much the regression of the supporting cast would hurt us. Oh, what you know about 99 potential Dante Green? Well, if you haven't been introduced, get familiar. We're facing him in round 1. We destroyed him. Next up will be the Raps, who we took care of easily last time, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the case this time. It's going to be a lot tougher. Okay, maybe not. We beat them in 5. Wizards Conference Finals, led by Jimmy Harden. 2-2. They go up. Can we go 7? Yes, we can. Come on. Let's get to the finals. At least defend our title for the 3-peat. Come on. Great start from the guys. It looks like Henry Douglas and LeBron James are going to the finals again. Braun at 39-13. Henry Douglas 37-13. And in the finals, we got the Warriors led by the Brody. Dre eventually found his way over there. They also got Embiid. Game 1, we take. Game 2, they take. We'll take the 3rd. The 4th, a 3-peat. LeBron James, 22-9, 11 assists. He's your finals MVP. How about 3 straight championships for Henry Douglas and LeBron James? I guess the question is now, can we go for 4 in a row? Bro, Henry Douglas got robbed of that finals MVP, average 32. Player progression. Hopefully we don't get hit with too much regression here. Douglas goes down 1. Braun stays at a 94. JR goes down a little. Oh, man. David Lee's done. Rashad McCants. Probably can't get 81 anymore. He's only a 75. We picked up Jared Allen in the draft. That's nice. Chris Kamen's done. I don't know about going for 4 straight, but last year it didn't look good, and then we went crazy in the playoffs, so who knows? I can't lie. I completely forgot to listen to that new Baby Keem album. I've actually been meaning to do it for some time, but I keep forgetting it dropped, what, Friday? Me and the guys were actually on the game when it dropped. They were playing it over the mic, but I couldn't really hear it, you know. But anyway, didn't listen to it then didn't listen to it over the weekend. Kind of had a busy weekend. I mean, I'm listening to music all the time, but a lot of the times when I listen to an album the first time, I actually want to lock in and like listen to it. I don't know. I'm not that huge of a Baby Keem fan, so I just haven't gotten around to it just yet. I've seen a few takes about it, and people have said it's really good, so I got to get around to it. I've seen some commenters asking me, hey, Danny, you listen to it? And no, I haven't. Not yet. Anthony Davis, your most valuable player, 26-11. So Steph gets to play with another MVP level player in AD. Well, and the 3rd one in Kawhi. Braun wins another DPOY. You can see the numbers starting to taper off, though, a little bit. Low taper, you know what I mean? I'm edit that out. 22-9-7 from LeBron. Henry Douglas, All-NBA first team, 24-6-9. He's 35 now. Hey, but we're still up there. 50 wins, 4 seed. Well, let's go get a 4th one in a row. That would really establish us in the history books, as if we're not already. We win in round 1, 5-game, easy beat down to the Cavs. Next will be the Nets. Dante Green moved on over there. They also got Jimmy Buckets, and they're the 1 seed. Looks like we might go down here. Yeah, we lose in 6, unfortunately. Braun tried. Henry Douglas had 22-13 in the final game, averaged 24-7 and almost 10 assists for this run, but we lost, and the Nets go on to win the chip. Ben Simmons finals MVP. Boy, oh boy. Henry Douglas is entering the last year of his contract, but he's saying, hey, Chicago's where I belong. I want to re-sign here, and I don't blame him. I mean, seems to be that this is a good spot for him. And we got Julius Randle, greatest shooter to wear 30. Watch out. We also got TJ Warren. We already had been having him, but I like the team's effort to get us at least a few younger pieces in as Douglas and James age. Well, the team had a pretty big resurgence this year. We ended up going up to 63 wins. LeBron was MVP, averaged 24-8-8, DPOY as well. Jake Underwood, coach of the year. Henry Douglas averaged 22-6 and almost 10 assists. You talk about the longevity as a 2nd round pick. Ridiculous. We got the Pacers in round 1, and we lose in 5. Nice, guys. Just a fraudulent regular season. Pacers take us down. Raps go on to win the chip. Who the Pacers have? Kemba, Evan Turner, Siakam, Miles Turner. So they got the Siakam and Miles Turner part right, huh? Evan Turner might have played for them at some point. How many chips have the Raptors won by now? Kawhi back on the Raptors. 3 championships. Took some time off after the 2014 one, but got back to it here in 2019. I will say, at this point, Henry Douglas is entering his 17th year, and he entered the league as a little bit of an older rookie, 2nd round guy, so, you know, a little bit older rookie. Not saying all 2nd round guys are older, but that's how it shook out for him. He'll be 37 this time next year. So if we want to win more chips, we kind of got to maximize this window, and we're doing that. We got Frank the Tank Kaminsky. Oh boy. All right, another season in the books. AD wins MVP, 25-13 for the big man. MPJ, nice, 1.8 assists a night. Henry Douglas Douglas and Bron are on second team. Douglas averaged 22, 6, and 9. James was 21, 7, and 7. Still got to the playoffs as a 4 seed, comfortably in the playoffs. 51 W's. Round 1, easy work against Washington. I have a feeling our run ends here against the Toronto Raptors. Yep, there you go. HD, 23 and 10 in these playoffs. Bron dips below a dub for the first time that I can remember, averaging less than 20 in a postseason run. Oh yeah, now we're just riding off into the sunset. Dwayne Wade's in his hometown of Chicago. What is going on? Yeah, I told y'all it was gonna get bad, and it got bad fast. 30 and 52. How the turntables have turned. Henry Douglas still makes second team, averaging 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. And he's gonna go out. He sees the writing on the wall, says, yeah, we're not winning anything here. Let me just retire. And I can respect that, Henry. I can. Great career, man. We don't get to the playoffs in his last year. I believe this is the only season of Henry's entire career where we missed the playoffs, so he knew it was time. I was giving you all those props and you pump faked the retirement. W. Hezzy. Wade retired. Dang nabbit. Buddy Hezzy the pump fake. Hezzy the pump fake. Yep. Hezzy the retirement. Team's still old. Hey, Vucci, man. Well, maybe Henry believed in the team in a way I didn't, because we actually were a play-in team this year. 19, 6, and 6 from Bron. Henry does not make All-NBA this season. Bron was DPOY. He's still doing it somehow. Where did all my guys' stats go? Hopefully that's just a glitch. He is going to retire now, maybe. Allegedly. He averaged 18, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. We're in the play-in tournament. Can we get to the playoffs? Yeah! We're the 7th seed taking on Milwaukee. Now, pump faking the retirement, it'd all be worth it if we somehow won a championship here. Oh my gosh. No, we can't upset Milwaukee. We upset Milwaukee. Toronto's going to be so tough. If we beat them, though, I really believe we can win this title. We're up to what? No! No! Henry, no way. We won. Conference Finals, we got the 8 seed. It's Kyrie and Boogie on the 8 seed and Knicks. That's a good 8 seed. But we've caught lightning in a bottle somehow. We're down 2-0. We get game 3. Lose game 4. Come on, give me game 5. Yes! Give me game 6. I'm invested. I'm into it now. Oh my gosh, we're going to win game 6. 3-1 comeback to go to the finals. Buddy's 57, by the way. Randall, 30 piece. Bron, 21 and 12. HD with 19 and 8. He's averaging 21 with 8 assists. He's turned back the clock at least a couple hours here. Game 7. We need one last signature game. Or, well, we might need more because, you know, we're going to the finals, hopefully. But we're up. We got it. We're going. 26, Julius Randle. Vooch with 20. Henry Douglas with 18. Bron wins the East MVP. We are in the finals, taking on the Clippers with Blake Griffin dominating Wiggs, KPJ, Isaiah Joe. Not a crazy team. Game 1, they take the second. No, not like this. We went out on a sweep. Hey, but we got there. We shocked the world by getting here. In the final game, Henry Douglas had 16 with 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Oh my goodness, we almost did it. But Henry will actually retire this time, and he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Career averages of 22 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals, and a block. He won 2 MVPs, made 13 All-Star teams, won 3 championships, a Finals MVP, made 6 All-NBA first teams, 4 All-NBA second teams, 2 All-NBA third teams, 5 All-Defensive first teams, and 8 All-Defensive teams. All that as a second-round pick, by the way. Henry Douglas was 18th all-time in scoring over 30,000 points, 21st in field goals made, 4th in threes made, 8th in assist over 11,000, or sorry, 9th in assist over 11,000, 21st in steals over 2,000 steals, and he accomplished all of that while being 27th in minutes. Oh yeah, also, y'all might want to see the career highs. Career high was 55 points. He made 8 threes in a game one time, 16 free throws, golly. Had 7 offensive boards one time, 7 steals, 5 blocks, 19 dimes in a game. But yeah, that'll do it for the video. If you enjoyed it, you made it to the end, comment HD. If you know, you know. It stands for Henry Douglas. But like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.